In a heartbreaking turn of events that has sent shockwaves through both Hollywood and the world of music royalty, Elijah Blue Allman, the only son of pop icon Cher and late Southern rock legend Gregg Allman, has reportedly been hospitalized after suffering a serious drug overdose in Joshua Tree, California. The 48-year-old was rushed to a nearby medical center, according to a report published by TMZ on Sunday. Though details are still emerging, insiders confirm that Elijah is currently under intensive care, and, against the odds, he survived the harrowing ordeal. Those close to the family say it was a near-tragic moment that could have ended very differently. A troubled legacy. Behind the glitz, Elijah Blue Allman was born into music royalty. The son of Cher, the Grammy-winning goddess of pop, and Gregg Allman, the founder of the legendary Allman Brothers Band, Elijah's life seemed destined to follow a glamorous, glittering path. But despite the fame, fortune, and family legacy, his life has been marked by pain, addiction, and mental health struggles that have haunted him for decades. Sources close to the situation told TMZ that Cher, now 79, has put everything on hold to focus solely on her son's well-being. She's reportedly doing everything in her power to ensure that Elijah receives the help he so desperately needs. She's been through this with him before, a source revealed, but this time felt different. It felt final. She's terrified. No official word yet on what substances were involved in the overdose, and reps for Cher have remained silent amid growing public concern. Fans have flooded social media with well wishes, offering support to the singer and her embattled son. A lifelong battle. With addiction. Sadly, this isn't Elijah's first brush with drugs, or with danger. In a 2014 interview, Elijah openly confessed that he began using drugs at the unbelievably young age of 11. He spiraled into heroin use by his early teens and has struggled with addiction ever since, despite multiple stints in rehab and attempts at sobriety. The revelations weren't surprising to those who followed his turbulent journey. Unlike his famously private mother, Elijah has occasionally opened up about his dark descent into substance abuse, blaming it partially on the pressures of growing up in the shadow of celebrity and a deeply fractured family. A mother's desperate plea. Last year, the situation took a dramatic legal turn. In 2023, Cher filed for a temporary conservatorship over Elijah's estate, stating in court documents that he was incapable of managing his own finances due to severe mental health and substance abuse issues. The split has been anything but amicable. King is reportedly demanding $6,000 a month in temporary spousal support, adding yet another layer of emotional and financial strain to Elijah's already precarious situation. Sources say the divorce and public unraveling may have contributed to Elijah's downward spiral in recent months. He's been an emotional free fall, one insider shared. The breakup, the legal issues, the isolation, it all pushed him to the edge. A family torn. Between fame and pain. Cher's family history is no stranger to the media spotlight, and not always for the right reasons. The superstar also shares a son, Chaz Bono, 56, with her late first husband, Sonny Bono. While Chaz has been open about his own journey, including his transition and advocacy work, Elijah's trajectory has painted a much darker picture of life in the celebrity orbit. Cher, always fiercely private about her family, has rarely addressed Elijah's issues publicly. But behind the scenes, sources say she's been doing everything a mother can do, often funding his rehab stints, managing his care, and trying, sometimes unsuccessfully, to shield him from further harm. What comes next? With Elijah currently under hospital care, fans and insiders alike are holding their breath. It's not yet clear whether this latest episode will serve as a wake-up call, or whether it will be just another chapter in a heartbreaking cycle of relapse and recovery. One thing is for certain. Cher, despite her global fame and towering success, is facing the kind of personal crisis no amount of stardom can solve. "She's scared," one friend of the singer admitted. "No mother wants to bury her child." As the world watches and waits, perhaps Elijah Blue Allman's latest brush with death will be the turning point he needs. Or perhaps it's a chilling reminder that even the children of legends can be fragile, lost, and deeply human.